So I call myself an accidental entrepreneur. So I never wanted to be an entrepreneur. Coming from a typical Bengali family, first generation entrepreneur, Bengalis don't do business much nowadays. So I was studying in Germany, I was working in Germany, and came back to India and got stuck during the COVID, and I was not able to go back. And there was a huge plastic problem in India at that time, and I was living a very sustainable life in Germany. And I thought, why don't we, like, the Indians are not adopting the same lifestyle. Then I found most of the sustainable items in India are very expensive. They are not affordable. So it was very niche to the top strata of the society. And then I thought, I have to make these products very, very affordable. And then I found like most of the Indian sustainable products are all imported from China. And then I thought, why don't we start manufacturing here? And when I got into manufacturing, fund was a big issue. I reached out to banks. Banks कह रहे थे कि तो बहुत नया कुछ, but majorly for the banks, they don't understand what startups are exactly doing. VCs understand the trends, but for bank person, a new tech or something like for us, we call it as clean tech or environment tech. For a bank, they only understand ratios. What I have felt in the last 4-5 years now. So वही करेंगे कि ratios निकालेंगे, debt to equity ratio, आपका creditor, debtor, stock, वो सब मिला के 1.2x हो तो ये. So majorly fund was a big issue, but of course because I was an NRI, I came back with a good amount of money. I invested half of my money into this venture, but I lost all the money. So I gave it to an artisan and farmer because we are working with bamboo, and that farmer ran away with the money. So all my money lost. So again I restarted with my co-founder with just 10,000 rupees. And the first year we did, I remember, it was a peak COVID time, and we did 8 lakhs. And
8 lakhs annually?
Annually. That was the first year. And now this year we are doing almost 55 crores in revenue.
55 crore in revenue?
Yes.
Wow.
In just 6 years. And it was not possible without, of course, initially we were fully bootstrapped. So for the 5 years we are fully bootstrapped. We just raised money from Zerodha last year. The money in the bank came in the month of April. We raised $1 million, and now again we are raising $4 million. But we are EBITDA positive, PAT positive. So banks, now bank also loves us, venture debt also loves us, VC also loves us. Now I just play with them. I went to SIDBI also recently for machine loans. They are very happy to give me loans. Or not SIDBI, but again a lot of banks were saying, no, nahi ho sakta, we don't understand business. So I think somewhere, of course, there are a lot of struggles. From you can understand from 8 lakhs revenue, if you're going to 55 crores, I have also raised a lot of debt. So मैंने अपना घर भी mortgage रख दिया था. So of course, maybe I know a lot of people cannot put collateral, but somehow I need some security property which I can put in the bank, and then because I have confidence in my business, so करते, then I made money. And when I lost the money, I was planning, me and my wife were planning to go back to Germany again, because I had a very good life there. But what went right for me was my co-founders. So you need to choose very good co-founders. So one of my co-founders was Saurabh, was into the sales. He said, "Bhaiya, फिर से start करते हैं. I will now take it," because I was an NRI. So when I came back now, so I forget how India is. I'm not cursing India, but again, India is very different. So when you're in Germany, you start trusting people a lot, because you are in a society where people are not trying to cheat you. Here, a lot of people will try to cheat you, try to con you, try to scam you. But I'm not saying everybody is the same. But again, maybe he was a poor man, he needed money, and he took my money and ran away. But again, my co-founder helped me out, and he told, okay, फिर से start करते हैं. We started again. We started with small. Then we started with just 10,000 rupees. And you will not believe, for the first 6 months, I didn't believe that this will work. But the market has huge demand, because everybody was moving towards sustainable item. Sustainability was something becoming big, and then government of India also banned single-use plastic, which really propelled our revenues. So I had the confidence the market needs this, people need this, and I need the right people with me. So my finance guy and my sales guy really helped me, and they are now my co-founders also. And that's how we did it. So for me, I think I'll give you an example. When we 2023 we did 7 crores in revenue, and from 7 crores we did 22 crores. So 7 crores, the year we did 7 crores. After that, we reached out to some bankers. I didn't know how to raise funds also. So just out of the moon, I went to Rishikesh. I met somebody there, and And he said, okay, get connected with a boutique iBanker. That boutique iBanker reached out to 40 investors. I pitched 40 investors. I also got a lot of rejection because they were not able to understand bamboo tech and environment tech, and social impact was not a focus for a lot of people. I think Zerotha got interested, and there's one more investor from US called Social Venture. They got interested, and we got the term sheet in the month of November. DD took 5 months, so we were very happy. Term sheet आ गया, पैसा ही जाएगा, आज आ रहा है, कल आ रहा है. DD का तब नहीं हो रहा. And within these 5 months, we got orders of around 10 to 15 crores from Taj, from different hotel chains, and we had fulfilled those orders. Bank was not ready to give me, क्योंकि 15 करोड़ का अगर ऑर्डर आ गया आपके पास, तो बैंक के पास जाके क्या बोलेंगे और कितना मॉर्गेज देंगे? तब तक तो 40 लाख का घर मॉर्गेज ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है. Then we have to reach out to venture debt, and venture debt on the basis of my term sheet from Zerotha and Venture, they gave me, I remember 4 crores. Or 7 crores se we did 22 crores because of venture debt. But again, with venture debt, it is very high risk also.
Yeah.
And preferably, if you are a very high risk taker, you can go with venture debt. IRR is very high, there are short term loans. But if you are very confident, then go for venture debt. So this is how we started growing. And right time we started tapping it. So सब कुछ order books के ऊपर depend करता है. So if it is from a good company, for example, it is coming from Himalaya or Taj, most probably bank will fund. उसमें invoice discount भी होता है. But if the order is coming from a D2C brand like Bombation is also Man Company or Basics, in those cases, bank usually don't rely on these new startups. So usually venture debt हो जाता है. Venture debt तो एक दिन में today I got a term sheet from venture debt Caspian बोल के. I got a term sheet of 6.5 crores. अभी venture debt पीछे पड़ जाता है. मतलब एक बार but now I have understood VD money is very different money, and because मेरे को सिखाने वाला कोई नहीं था. There was nobody to teach me. But now I have understood bank loans are much better in terms of IRR, long-term loans, because I am getting more into manufacturing. और ये स्पेस में अभी बहुत लोग घुस रहे हैं because they have seen Agni Mitra business model, and a lot of people are trying to come in. And now the space is getting bad. So payments, पहले payments जैसे 30 days में आ जाते थे, अभी 40 days, 60 days भी stretch हो रहे हैं. A lot of D2C brands आते हैं, तो D2C brands को funds नहीं मिल रहे हैं. The funding winter चल रहा है उनके लिए. So there are a lot of, I don't want to take customers name, big short D2C companies, we are not paying on time. ऐसा भी होता है. I felt venture debt से bank is preferable for me at this
Bank is preferable than venture debt.
at this stage. Now, अब बैंक को भी trust आ गया है.